Today we are looking at a piece of gear that solves a massive problem for riders. We all want to stay protected on the road, but we don't always want to look like we just stepped off a racetrack when we walk into a coffee shop or the office. You want gear that works with your lifestyle. Today we're breaking down the Sa1nt Armored Bomber Jacket, a high-end, high-quality jacket that can do it all. Let's do work. Alright, also in this video, Sa1nt decked me out with their unbreakable jeans. These are blue and in the semi-skinny format. I have a full review of the black straight legs I'll put at the end of this video. The blues are similar with the orange stitching and design throughout. 200 times stronger than steel, just like the black ones. Check out the video after this video. I'm also rocking a super soft and comfortable Sa1nt tee. If you want to snag any of these, including this jacket, use my code DD15 for a big 15% off whatever you buy. Okay, let's talk about this Sa1nt bomber jacket. Right out of the gate, Sa1nt nailed the aesthetic. It has that classic military flight jacket style, but it's completely engineered for motorcyclists. The cut sits slightly longer on the waist. That means when you're tucked in or reaching for the bars, your lower back stays fully covered. It also features an elasticated collar, cuffs, and waistband to completely seal out the wind. And this black color just isn't your average black. It's kind of like a vintage, stylish, military-looking black, giving it a premium streetwear vibe. It has nice brown leather zipper pull tabs that are generously sized for motorcycle gloves, and they're clearly part of the overall style of the jacket. The jacket has a white Sa1nt wing logo on the front and the hollow orange wing on the back, which lines up with the orange wing on the Sa1nt Unbreakable jeans, if you're rocking those as well, and it gives a subtle but quality hint of stylish uniformity. I love the stitched vertical Sa1nt logo that sits just above your heart in this cool textile indentation here. Probably my favorite design element of this jacket. I love the stitched Sa1nt Unbreakable patch on the right arm. And let's talk about what's going on here on the left. That entire pocket assembly on the left sleeve is a direct nod to the classic military MA1 flight jackets that the Sa1nt bomber is modeled after. Historically, it is known as a utility pocket or a cigarette pocket. And here's a breakdown of why it's there and how it translates to riding. The pen slots. Military pilots need quick, one-handed access to pens or pencils to update flight logs and navigational charts while flying. For a rider today, it's mostly a great stylistic touch, but those slots are actually the perfect size to slide in a stick-style tire pressure gauge. The zippered pocket was originally designed to hold a pack of cigarettes, a lighter, or a small survival gear. On a motorcycle, it is incredibly handy for small items you need to grab without digging through your main jacket pockets, like earplugs, a spare bike key, a credit card, or a toll pass. Personally, I do ride to the office, so I'm going to be putting my Easy Pass right in this pocket. I love the design of this jacket. This jacket exudes subtle masculinity. Not everyone wants to shoehorn themselves into a tracksuit looking like a Power Ranger on the way to work. The Sa1nt bomber jacket gives you a perfect balance of safety and style and doesn't scream "pull me over" to every cop on the road. A lot of casual looking jackets completely skimp on safety. The Sa1nt bomber jacket absolutely does not. The outer shell might look like a regular cotton canvas, but it is woven with high strength polyamide fibers. This gives the jacket massive tear and abrasion resistance, earning it a highly rated European AA safety certification. For impact protection, it comes preloaded with level 2 armor in the shoulders and elbows. The best part, the armor is incredibly low profile. You don't get that bulky rounded shoulder silhouette on this jacket. It just looks like a normal stylish jacket. There is also a dedicated internal pocket if you want to slide in a D30 Viper back protector for maximum safety. That is not included. This jacket is also an incredible option for early morning rides or unpredictable weather. The canvas shell has a light wax finish that forces water to bead right off. Beyond that, there is an internal waterproof membrane backed by a warm 100% recycled polyester padding. It traps your body heat and blocks out the cold air like a fashionable wall. Plus, as you wear it and break it in, that waxed canvas will develop a really unique vintage patina. And you can also refresh the wax anytime with a hairdryer. I like these nice details, such as inside the jacket here. They put this cool armoring the risk taker's skeleton riding a motorcycle. I love stuff like that. And a little treasure I found, there's actually a little story written in here, which you can read if you decide to pick one of these up. I've never seen this level of detail and care in a clothing article. The attention to detail says a lot about the company. I ultimately think it's a perfect blend of style and protection. You can ride hard, stay entirely safe, and step off the bike looking sharp and unique. You just don't see jackets jackets like this, and looking at it from even 20 feet away, you can see this thing is a quality jacket. It's also comfortable in any weather. One caveat, I do recommend sizing up unless you like your jackets tight fitting. I prefer to layer my clothing, so I don't want to have it too tight. So I'm normally an XL and I got an XXL, and it fits me perfectly with some room for a sweatshirt or whatever to spare. The price of this jacket is $350 US. Jackets are designed in Australia and they use high-tech fabric that is engineered in Italy. As I said, if you want to upgrade your riding wardrobe and grab one of these for yourself, Sa1nt is hooking up the Ducati Diaries community. Hit the link down in the description below and use my code at checkout to get 15% off your entire order. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think of the bomber style. And in the meantime, ride safe and always remember the motto, bark less, wag more, and always be kinder than necessary, and I'll see you in the next one.